Why, hello there, friends, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new around these parts, hello. Thank you so much for clicking. In today's video, I'm doing another memory plan with me for the week of January 9th, and I'm using this Alohomara kit from Scribble Co. It is Harry Potter themed, which means that I am obsessed, as per usual. I did get some fan boxes, which are kind of correspond to the houses. So I have the Ravenclaw, and I have the Gryffindor. And then I also did get the Ravenclaw box add-on sampler. Oh my goodness, here we go. And the Gryffindor box add-on sampler. Y'all will see I am kind of doing a lot with this spread, meaning the effort that I've put in already, and I haven't laid down a single sticker. Y'all will see. 15mm, you have the freebie double box, which is the haul scene, which I love. Then you have the glitter header page, your curved edge boxes, your solids, your patterns, bottom washi, stunning. Your extra boxes, your half boxes, square boxes, heart checklists, and then your deco page. This is in an older format because it is a slightly older kit than the, well, at least compared to the format that's out now. So let me organize my life here. So I said, I think in my January kit lineup, that I felt like this was just a smidge too neutral for me. So I want to bring in more of these colors. So I'm definitely going to be using these, definitely going to be using some of these. I definitely want to use this freebie scene and the 15mm, but I'm not bringing in these headers, and I'm probably not going to use a ton of these other functional pages. So I will be destashing them. I am using the washi. So washi is iconic, and probably the extra colors. Yeah. And that's really it. So and this might end up being a really bad idea. This might either be a great idea or it might be a complete disaster, but I printed myself some colored labels that match the colors of the houses. I know, y'all, I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm just a little bit nervous, but also like, I just have to do it. So this is what I did. I think I'm gonna move forward with it. Like, I really think I'm gonna use it. Even the yellow. I don't know, maybe I should leave out the yellow. The yellow is like a little bit much, but the whole point is to represent all of the houses. So I think I'm gonna use the yellow. I'm gonna use it. You know what? We're just gonna do it. We're gonna do it because I'm doing all of this wildness and I'm terrified. I decided to just pair this with silver. Initially in the video, I talked about pairing it with, I'm so nervous, y'all. I talked about pairing it with silver and gold, but because I'm going wild with the colors here, I'm just gonna do silver. So I have the bottom washi overlay from Planet Hannah. I have the wizard underlays in silver as well. The house emblems in silver, and then I do have the themed foil bundle from Scribble Co. I believe it was released with this kit, and I think it's absolutely stunning. So we have the full box overlays, header overlays, 2 pages of those, 2 pages of your bougie. So I'm just gonna go straight silver and not do anything too wild. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Wish me luck, because we're gonna do this thing. I'm kind of terrified, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. The verdict is in, friends, and I must say I'm so happy with my decision. I feel so relieved now that, of course, it's after the fact. Even though you guys still haven't seen how it came together, I actually really do love how it came together. And I ended up printing those things like for myself, but I found some like box add-ons from SPC that I could use that matched the colors pretty well, because I felt like what I printed didn't match it exactly, and obviously I wanted to match it as much as possible. So I ended up just picking up some add-ons and using that. I had some add-ons anyway that I showed you guys when I flipped through the kit originally. So I just had to pick up a couple more for the other 2 houses. So I think it ended up looking fantastic. I'm so proud of it. And I'm also just feeling really good so far about my 2023 planner. Like, my spreads have been on fire. On fire. I'm so happy about it. But yeah, so I'm excited. I hope you guys enjoy the spread, all the good things. I already went through all of the nitty gritty, I feel like. So I guess we can transition into like a little bit about this week, which not super eventful. I did go back to work, like in the office. Boo. But honestly, y'all, I mean, real time, I'm doing this voiceover on the 22nd. So I'm a couple weeks out from this, but like real time, it hasn't been awful. It's still really busy because the beginning of the semester is always really busy, but fall tends to be like worse than spring. Spring tends to be a little less chaos. So, and I kind of prefer spring because of that. Like it's less chaotic, and then there's like spring break in there. We still work, but at least the last couple of spring breaks, we've been able to work remotely. So it just feels like a break because the students aren't really around. And they're not really thinking about like scheduling with us, so it gives us like a mini reprieve. And then I know that warm weather is coming, which makes me even happier. So like spring overall has better vibes than the fall semester, which is just madness kind of all the way through. But anyways, what else? You guys will see that I covered the Monday box with the Hedwig box because I did not plan my boxes for this. And I'm realizing now that kits are coming with so many boxes that I kind of have to be better at planning them. Or I need to just prioritize using the ones I really love first. But y'all know, sometimes you just really love all the boxes. So it's hard. But I like got to the sidebar, I think, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't use Hedwig. Like Hedwig is going to be left out, and I just couldn't have that because I love Hedwig. So I had to go ahead and cover the box on Monday, which I hate doing because it's a waste of a box, but you know, sometimes you got to make sacrifices for your spread. I had to sacrifice a box. For those of you wondering how my undo saga is going, it did come in the mail and I actually did use it. You guys will see it probably not for another couple of weeks because I think, what spread do I have after this actually? Yeah, I have Frozen Woods after this, I think, and then you'll see it in the next spread, which I think was the November? No, I think it's 2 weeks because I have the Caress Press October Mystery, Frozen Woods, Caress Press October Mystery, and then the November Pink Diamond Planner Co. Mystery. I don't know. You guys will see it in a future plan with me, probably in a couple weeks, where I actually use the undo. It does smell, you guys, but it's like tolerable for me. It smells like glue to me. It just smells like glue. It reminds me of basically arts and crafts, which here we are. I used it random story, but as a kid, you know how like a lot of kids go to summer camp or whatever. My summer camp was art camp, which honestly, I loved it so much. It should have told me much more about where I should go in my life. So it's so funny that I didn't really go that route, but I loved art camp. It was my fave, and I was so sad when we stopped doing it. I think I just outgrew it, honestly. I think it was like only for certain ages, and I pretty much went every summer until I outgrew it, I think. But it kind of brings me back to that, which is kind of amazing. So I know all of you are like, it smells terrible, and I'm like, oh, memories. I feel like I'm like that. Like I have a lot of, like, I don't know about y'all, but smells are associated with a lot of memories for me. Like more so than like things I see. Like that is probably the sense that's most associated with memories for me. Smells, like certain smells that bring me right back to a place. I don't know if y'all can relate, but I very much am like that. Like the smell of like burning wood reminds me of DR. Or like burning something. I'm not even sure. Obviously, if I smell it, I could tell you this reminds me of DR, but I can't even like, I don't know if it's burning wood or like burning like charcoal or something, but it just reminds me of like grills in DR. So yeah, I definitely associate a lot of memories with certain smells. So if you're like that, let me know down below in the comments because that's exactly where that smell brought me back to. So I don't hate it as much as y'all, I think. And also, oh my God, I can't believe it took me so long to get into it, y'all. Oh my goodness, it is magical. Obviously, I've watched you guys use it like 55,000 times, but like, oh my God, it's magical. I was just, I had put down, you guys are going to see this in a future plan with me, but I had put down a pretty much the wrong side of the foil overlay for the washi strip, like the shorter side on the longer washi, which I do all the damn time. Like, I'm annoyed with myself. Like, why do I do this all the damn time? Like, all the damn time these days. So I was like, oh no. And I was about to just kind of do some sticker surgery to make it work. And then I was like, no, you know what? You need to go get your undo and you need to use it. Because, you know, using new things, I'm like, I don't know how to use this thing. Like, what if it doesn't work for me? Which makes no sense. It works for all of y'all. Why wouldn't it work for me? But these are the things we tell ourselves. Like, I don't know. Oh my God. It's just undo, woman. It's going to be totally fine. So I had to talk myself off a cliff first. Why am I like this? And then I finally went, like, it was still in its packaging because I just haven't had time to, like, take it out. And there's other things too I need to take out, but like going back to the office full time means you have no time anymore. So I was like, go use it, like just get over the first use and you'll be fine, and then it's gonna be great and you're gonna fall in love with it. And I did. So that's my undo saga. I'm sure none of you wanted to know, but I wanted to share anyway. So we're doing big things. Okay, where are we here? I'm trying to think of what else happened this week, but honestly, not a whole lot happened this week. Just pretty much work. This was before, like, students came back towards the end of this week, so it wasn't too wild in the beginning of the week, but I mean, mostly work. I do have some, let me see what else happened this week. Yeah, I feel like just work. I was in such a, I think I mentioned this in my last voiceover, I feel like, because I definitely feel like I've said it before, but I was in such a, like, declutter, organized mood, like, the Saturday of this week that I just, like, cleaned everything. Like, I went through old clothes. I did, like, so many loads of laundry, you guys. I think I did, like, 5 loads of laundry. It was ridiculous. In between, like, trip laundry, so my boyfriend went on a trip, and then, like, sheets, and then towels, and yeah, so much laundry. And then that's really it. Oh, Flo came to ruin my life as per usual. And that's kind of it. I think that's it. I'm trying to think. Not too much happened this week. This week I'm planning for. However, this week that we are living, let's discuss, friends. If I had a little breaking news, like vid, like little clip it or snippet, I would pop it in here. If I have one, I'll pop it in now. But my good sis, Beyonce Giselle knows, Carter, performed in Dubai last night, like real time last night, not the week I'm planning for. And y'all, I've seen some pictures. I know there's like several video clips on all sorts of places. I think TikTok has them. Twitter went wild with them. Ironically, I haven't seen many on Instagram. And for how much Instagram pushes reels, oh my gosh, y'all, this is a side tangent, I know, but I just need to get this out. Do you guys, are you experiencing this? So Instagram is in my stories, like I'm going through everyone's stories, being nosy, tapping away, you know, emojiing and all sorts of things, minding my business. My phone is almost always on silent. For context, it's almost always on silent. And Instagram is now suggesting that I make reels from my stories. So it'll be in my stories when I'm tapping through, and all of a sudden here's Instagram saying, hey, why don't you make reels out of these stories? And I'm like, because I don't want to, Instagram. But although that's annoying, whatever, I'll tap through. The most annoying part about that is that they'll have music playing in the background, which it may have just been in the background of my story, which is fine. But usually when my phone is on silent, nothing will play out loud unless I like tap it or whatever, or up the volume on my phone. So I'm flipping through silent, and then all of a sudden, like, Alien Superstars blaring out of my phone, which, you know, in some instances, not the best. So I think I was in, I don't remember where I was. It hasn't happened anywhere like where I'm drastically like swearing at Instagram. But still, I'm like, why are you doing this? Like, why are you doing this? First of all, I don't want to make more reels. If I wanted to make more reels, I would go over to TikTok and do those instead. Like, stop it. Instagram, stop it. anyways, I'm gonna calm down. But Instagram is irritating me with their reel suggestions. They need to calm the F down. I don't want to make more reels, and if I wanted to, I would do it on my own, and not because they suggested some dumb-ish in my stories. I highly considered creating a story, adding Instagram to let them know. But I decided I'm not going to choose violence for right now. Maybe on another day where I'm feeling more like choosing violence, that might happen. We'll see. Anyways, all that to say, there are several videos that were out from Beyonce's performance in Dubai. And then I heard, I mean, of course, she looks stunning. One, I haven't really seeked out videos because I don't, not that I don't want to see them, but I know that she is touring this summer. I hope she's touring this summer. Now I'm having second guesses. I'll tell you why in a second. But I don't really want to be like, I just want to go and enjoy the show without knowing too much. I'm always going to look at something because I always do. I tell myself this all the time. I'm like, I don't want to know anything. I want to go and be surprised. I don't want to know the set list. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You want to know the set list. So I go in to YouTube, and of course there's tons of YouTube videos of people who have seen it, because we're never like the first few stops. We're always the last stop, basically, or, you know, within the last leg of the tour, I feel like. And so I always see stuff, but I always tell myself, you don't want to see it. But if someone sends it to me, you know I'm going to see it and I'm going to watch it. So I don't know why I tell myself this. But I haven't seen many of the videos yet, but I did see like a really small, I think it was a YouTube short or something, of her and Blue Ivy. And I really want to see that, singing Brown Skin Girl. Like, oh, my whole heart. Also, Blue Ivy is huge. Oh my goodness. She's so tall. She's like almost like up to Beyonce's shoulder or something wild when I was looking at the video. I'm like, what is happening? My baby's grown. Like, what is this? Anyways, I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm a hot mess. But I've been on the Renaissance World Tour watch. There's one on Twitter. I'm serious. You can look it up. And there's rumors circulating that she's going to announce tour dates in February. But I now heard from my bestie that she hurt her foot, or she had foot surgery or something, which explains, because I guess she didn't do as much dancing as she normally does in this show, like the Dubai one. So now I'm like, oh, come on. If that is going to affect my plans to see this woman this summer, I'm going to cry, because I need to see my baby. So someone needs to figure it out. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's why she hasn't announced dates yet. But I'm hoping that, like, she recovers and she's good enough for the tour. Because, like, I can't imagine. But touring seems like it would be really grueling. It's a long haul, travel, rehearsals. And this woman puts on, like, 2.5, 3 hour shows. And she is nonstop. Like, she is dancing and singing her face off. Which I still don't understand. Alien superstar, alas. But, I'm hoping she's good enough to still tour. So I'm thinking early February. My best friend pitched that maybe she's going to perform at the Grammys and then announce it after that, which, like, please, Lord, let it be so. I'm not exactly sure when the Grammys are, but I think they're usually in early February, so, or maybe mid-February. But anyways, I'm on the lookout, because I feel like the stingers, the hive, the bees are buzzing. We're buzzing. We're feeling the vibes, we're getting the tingles. And we're like, oh, the queen's coming, the queen is coming. So I feel like she is coming. She's coming. And I am so ready. And also, like, really nervous because of all the disasters with Ticketmaster lately. With the whole Taylor Swift thing, which, like, oof, I would be high-key mad. if that was Beyonce, ooh, high-key, y'all. That would be a whole plan with me. Let's just be honest. And then I think Madonna's touring too, and someone said something about her tickets being $700, which, like, what? I haven't looked into this. I'm assuming they better be the best seats in the house, because if they're talking $700 for, like, anything subpar, hell no. Hell no. So I'm only kind of sort of really nervous about that. So we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping we know soon, because I kind of have some summer plans on hold until I know what this woman is doing. Do you see how hard it is to be a part of the beehive? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Send your girl some good vibes, y'all, because ooh, I need to be there. Like, I need to be there, y'all. I need to be there. I need to. Anyways. All right. Speaking of superstars, are y'all ready? Because like the Super Bowl's like what? Are we 2 weeks away now? Actually, I just looked up the Grammy dates, or the date for the Grammy, I should say, and the Super Bowl date. So the Grammys are February 5th. And the Super Bowl is February 13th, I believe. So I actually thought the Grammys would be after the Super Bowl. Seems like it's a little later to me, but Riri's still real quiet over there. So I don't know what she's cooking. But I really hope she isn't about to just sing at the Super Bowl and then disappear for another 10 years, because disappear musically for another 10 years. Obviously she's running her empire with Fenty and all that. Because I really feel for the Navy. Like, B had us waiting for an album for a long time, but she gave us singles here and there. She gave us a whole little Lion King soundtrack. She gave us a joint album with her husband. Like, she gave us stuff. She gave us something to munch on. But like, Navy has been in a drought. Like, Navy, are y'all okay? Because I might be in a corner if I was y'all. That's all I'm saying. Like, she left y'all high and dry. Unless you love Fenty and you've been living off that, which, hey, that's cool too. But musically, she left y'all high and dry. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So I'm hoping she does something. I'm hoping she does something. Anyways, I just filmed my February planner kit lineup, and I'm so excited for you guys to see it. I think I'm going to be posting this before I post my February kit lineup. So if you guys are watching this video when it goes live, it should be January 24th, I think. Tuesday? I was about to say Tweesday. Like, what is Tweesday? Tuesday. I think January 24th. And I'm planning for my kit lineup video to go live on Thursday, the 26th. So if all goes according to plan, that's what it's going to be. I feel like my kit lineup videos are so long. I was saying this in that video too, because I just talk too much through them and I always have a million foil options. But I'm very excited for y'all to see my February kit lineup, because I think that she is gold. Like, she is gold. So I'm excited for y'all to see that. But and I realized that I kind of love those videos now. Like, I've always liked them, but I find myself like actively seeking them out. Like, when it's like basically as soon as we enter the last couple weeks of January, I'm like in the YouTube search, like February 2023 planner kit lineup. I've been really gravitating towards that. So shout out to Emma K Plans, who I believe started the whole damn thing, because it has definitely taken the planner community by storm. And I feel like I hear a lot of people saying it's their favorite types of videos. So shout out to her for that. All right, y'all, we are nearing the end of this plan with me. You guys are going to see me. I'm going to give you guys a wiggle in a bit once I finish up Sunday, but I love how this turned out. I love how the silver pops on the kind of bolder, darker colors in this kit, with the with what I decided to do with the colors. You guys will see in a minute. It is just like a mesmerizing when I do the wiggle. It's so good. And then I popped in a little whimsical cat studio girl watching the Harry Potter movies for the sidebar, and I thought that just went perfect with the kit. And I just, yeah, I'm so glad I trusted my gut on this one, because she is a beauty. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, as it really does help support the channel. Thank you so much for watching, y'all, and I will see you real soon. Bye.